My name is Melissa Clark. I'm a writer, a researcher, an empath, and I love all people very much. I dedicate this poem to humankind. It's called Presence. I'm shocked and froze in the toxic creaks of my home growing down. The weather's warmer now, but the heart colder and smoldering stone. And the water's becoming stagnant. Not me, but I'm stunned, stung by a corrupt nation, growing poor with constructive deterioration. The only things we can build on are hope on a sinking boat where the walls are collapsing around us by the cracks from a shaken society. I'm starting to feel like love is a myth. But I know a lie always fights its fate. I can't wait for the structure to fall in place so that we can dam it up. But damn, my luck keeps failing me. Like my wicked-ass energy that skips a beat with every moment fleeting, falling like an avalanche and eating up the land below me. I got nowhere to stand, nowhere to stay. They don't want us here. They don't want play. Work is what they want. That's what they need. A new modern-day slave to keep the poor and decrepit truth at bay. But we can't breathe in this moldy air. People walking around, hating each other and calling it care. Fuck you. And fuck me. Because our opinions are a massive energy scheme creeping up the spine of history that keeps repeating because it's not a memory we need, but a moral. An oral story stronger than the Bible spat out by tongues neglecting. A place we call home despite its rejecting of anyone who won't conform. A community torn because no one wants to talk difference. Challenge a friendship that's already fake on the surface, rusted. Isn't it beautiful? The gross amount of sacrifice our ancestors gave to build a home into a better place for people that can never empathize their demise. Instead, we act like this disguise is a reality, a dream. And what's better than a dream than the I, the you and the me, and the we as a priority? They better than them, me better than you better than me, and we're over here calling a lack of accountability free. Oh, say can we see by the dawn's early light that it's fire, it's rot, it's extinction of honesty, if that ever existed. What we need is some kind of ramification, a distinction of something valuable, something money can't buy, something without words so that it can't lie, something invisible but felt. Some smoldering piece of shit that can bring our toxic ego down just a little bit so we can feel our own burns, take turns listening to other people's christenings. I'm not as holy spoken as Eckhart Tolle, and I don't have the stories of Abraham Hicks, but I'm here and I'm gonna call you out on your shit, and I expect you to call me out on mine. I'm not interested in the blind leading the blind anymore, and I'm not interested in trying to teach people how to love themselves because, oh, do we love ourselves. People love themselves so much that they don't even care about other people anymore. We only care about our people. I don't care if I captivate or if I alleviate anybody's pain because I'm here to concentrate on a state of unconscious, a place of blame we've pushed down somewhere deep inside of us because we don't know much of anything anymore because the surface lies. And here we are lying on it as if it's here to blanket us. And if that makes me unkind, then that's just fine, because I've been kind my whole life and abused, used like the most of us. But I'm not conforming. Instead, I've been restructuring my mind again and again, reforming, reframing my ideas, my perceptions of the world around me based on my experiences and my conversations with you and you and you and them. Listening, where does it begin when we can't even hear or interpret a soul and a body to who it is? It's not clear to me. Life is a paradox, and I'm here to share this puzzle with you because I've sorted the colors, the textures. I've separated the edges, and I've failed. I've lost pieces. I've lost my center, taken space in frustration, unsettled, and returning soft, my heart churning from all this brokenness, a mess, and we are so dumb. The more we grow, the smaller the pieces. The more we lose on the floor, swept away, but begging for more because the truth is so diluted. Boundaries instituted for the broken rather than being suited for those who choose it. Lies upholding violent separation across hundreds of nations, carried by a small majority full of insecurity and greed, while the rest of us bleed out the emptiness of hope we're holding. Letting 70% carry an intent that our 1% represent, so that they're not the ones digging the hole. Literally, less of half of the whole making the decision to toss our bodies in it, throw on some dirt, call it a grave, and we'll keep the others stoned. How do we find home in this place unknown? The toxic ego is a selfish beast, and it can't be released into the wild, untrained, untamed to the innate soul. It can't be maintained caged. Nature will always win. And the destruction and extinction of men will come from men, because we don't know what it means to be a friend. And despite history's repeating itself again and again and again, we don't see beyond our own pain, because we've all lived the chain of trauma. Pain is not angry. It is not sad. Pain is not lonely or dead. Pain does not rush. It isn't shallow. It does not judge. Pain is mute, an observation becoming aware. It wants to bleed out. Pain is scared, scarred, and wants to heal. Pain doesn't want to hide, but when you throw a cloth over it, what choice does it have but to suffocate and not try? A passion you can't alleviate because it was never allowed to reconciliate. Passion is left to humiliate and intimidate, imitating the non-being we're all becoming. Elevating the senses can't exist when the presence of pain is diluted, so we project. We project. We project. That which you are seeing, that dirty old man, that whiny kid, the slut letting their belly fat hang out, the abuser and the abused, your asshole neighbor, the cheerful gardener, beer-drinking mower, sleeping cat on the one ray of sunshine on your living room floor, that's you. You project. You project. You project. That dumb teenager, that shitty driver, that rotting pile of wood, the ignorant bystander, those smiling joggers, that dog playing fetch, the children outside, that's me. I project. I project. I project. The breath, the air, the water, the shimmer of an eye, the moon shapes and shades, the heat of fire, the grass overgrown, the herds and the flocks and the schools and the sanctuaries of fighting, peacekeeping, sharing, screaming, sheltering, keeping. The resonance, that's us.